Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at a new mod that came out called Chuck E Cheese Back to the Bots. And yes, I don't have my skin again because for some reason Minecraft loves to mess with me. Yay! Now if you like this, consider subscribing and let's get into it. Okay, so it adds a whole bunch of the Chuck E Cheese animatronics that used to be in the restaurants, and also a few decor stuff as well. So I guess let's start with the decor. Okay, first we have a piano for one of the band members, which looks pretty cool. I like the texture of it. It looks pretty neat. Looks good. A bit tall, but you could barely see my eyes over it. Still pretty cool though. We got a make-believe band sign. Now, I don't know that much about Chuck E. Cheese sort of animatronics. I have been to Chuck E. Cheese before, but I think I've seen the animatronics before, but don't know too much about them. This looks pretty cool. This is a nice sign. You can't really read it, but still looks pretty nice. We have Pasquale's battery, and for some reason, this thing causes an immense amount of lag while looking at it. It does look really cool, though. I like the model for it. We also have a portrait for the portrait animatronics, which looks pretty cool. A nice little frame, as you'd expect. Looks good. We also have a table and chairs, which don't technically connect together, but you could still sort of connect them together. And you can't really sit in the chair, which does kind of suck, but it's still a pretty good looking chair. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen this chair before. You could still somewhat sit in it. You could still somewhat sit in it. Okay, next is the stage star, which I can't place down, or else it might crash my game. So, you're just gonna have to look at it like this. It is pretty cool though. It's a shame that it causes so much lag. Next, we have a few building decors, which are basically like building dioramas, which is really cool. We have the main one and then the right one. So you can like place these together and you have a little city background, which is awesome. I really like this. Pretty cool. I haven't seen a mod do that yet. I don't think. I could be wrong, but this is pretty cool. Okay, what else is there? There's a bunch of Chuck E. Cheese posters. Okay, we have Chuck poster 1, the 90s portrait, Helen's 90s portrait, Pasquale's 90s portrait, Munch's 90s portrait, and Jasper's 90s portrait. These look really cool. Wow, they did a good job with the textures on these. These look really cool. I like these. Awesome. We have another alt for the Chuck E poster, which looks good. Just different colors. Looking nice. There are a few more alts. There's also a few wall posters. There's also brick decor, which are basically like vertical slabs for bricks, so which is pretty cool. I mean, it's just the standard brick texture. Looks good. I like the concept of it. We also have the Studio C machine. I think this is for kids to mess around with. I haven't actually seen one in person, so I don't fully know what it does. We also have a few of the wall posters, which are really cool. I like these. Awesome. This one's a Star Trek one. Chuck Trek. It's kind of funny. They did a great job with these. Alright. Now let's get into what you're really here for. Some animatronics. Ooh, there's also cloth, which I don't know what these do, but they look nice. There is also, if I just go over here, there's costumes. And these are really cool. First, we have the commercial Chuck E Cheese suit, which looks awesome. The model on this looks pretty good. It actually looks like the Chuck E. Cheese, although the arms do show a little bit, but that's fine. Still looks awesome. I really like this. I've seen old commercials with these, with this specifically. Looks pretty good. Next, we have the modern Chuck E. suit, which is as you expect. Looking good, Mr. Cheese. Looking good. Really like the model on this. They did a good job with his face. Looks good. He's even got a little hat. Okay, now on to the animatronics. Let's start off with the main man himself, Chuck E. Cheese. Now you may notice something. These look a little familiar. Well, the style of these looks a little familiar. And that's because it's directly inspired by the Management Wanted mod, which is pretty cool. I like this. The animation is a little fast, but overall, I really do like this. Chuck E. Cheese looks good, and like the Management Wanted models, you can shift right click to rotate them, which is awesome. I like that they included that. Looking good, Mr. Cheese. Next, we have Jasper, which actually sits down, so I'm gonna have to place a log here. There he is. Looking awesome. I love the model on this. This looks pretty good. There is a bit of Z fighting with his hat, though. But overall, I really like this. Like the little animation, too. That's cool. Not as, detailed, but awesome. Got all the right details. Next, we have Helen, looking awesome. I like that they made it sort of like a bit more of a wing. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I love the textures on these. These look awesome. Animations are a bit fast, but I think Helen's got one of the better ones. Looks good. Next, we have Mr. Munch. Don't know what the heck your role in the band was, but it looks pretty good. Wow, I like the texture. Looks good. Next, we have Pasquale, which I think also sits down. Yep, Pasquale sits down, and he's a drummer, so that's what you use the drums for. That's what you use these for. But I'm not gonna place them down so I don't lag while making this review. Pasquale looks nice. They did a good job with the man's mustache. Got pretty good animation. Like ya, Mr. Pasquale. And next, we have the only Studio C animatronic, which is Studio C Chucky, which is basically like modern Chucky with the purple shirt, the hat. Looks pretty good. Definitely sort of prefer this design better for Chuck E. Cheese. But, I mean, I still have some sort of nostalgia for this guy, though. Looks pretty good. They did a good job with his shirt. Alright. Next, let's do the Stage 3 animatronics. Okay, Stage 3 Chucky. Ooh. He's like a magician. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Bit creepy, though. Wow, that's cool. He even moves his ear. They all move their ears. That's awesome. Next, we have the plastic variant, which is basically the same thing, just slightly even more creepy. It looks pretty good, though. Okay, Next is Stage 3 Jasper, which basically looks the same except for around his face. I mean, it still looks pretty good. I do like it. I like his pizza banjo. Next is the plastic variant, which is basically the same thing, just with a bigger snout. Oh wait, they're the same snout. This one looks decently good. I kinda like it. Next is Stage 3 Helen, which looks almost exactly the same, but still looks pretty good. Not much movement in the arms, though, but that's okay. The head is animated well. Next, we have the plastic variant, which has the same sort of animation, except with a bit of, wing movement. That's nice. Ooh, I like the bows in her hair. That's pretty neat. Looking good. Next, we have Stage 3 Munch, which is a bit more, chunky. A bit more chunky than the other guy, but still looks pretty good. I like his little trucker hat. Looks nice. Next, we have Stage 3 Pasquale, plastic variant, which looks pretty good. Arms could be moved up maybe like a little bit more, but overall, still looks pretty good. I like it. Now here's where we get to the real interesting animatronics. Okay, here we have the portrait animatronics. Here we have Portrait Chuck E, which looks awesome. Wish he lined up with his hitbox, but man, this model looks good. Wait, let me get the portrait. Ow, it looks good. I really like it. Next, we have Portrait Jasper, who is blocked right now. Wow, that looks good. I like it. Wow, a bit simpler in design, but still pretty cool. Next, we have Portrait Helen. Ooh, he kind of looks like a psychic, but with a guitar. That's pretty neat. Arms are a bit long, but still looks good. Like the hair. Looks good. Next, we have Portrait Munch. He kind of looks like a kid. Looks like that guy's his father. And he looks pretty good. Like the animation and the texture. Next, we have Krusty the Cat. Ooh, haven't seen you before. You look pretty good. Looking good, Mr. Cat. And then next, we have Abandoned Krusty. Oh, he's knocked down. Cat down, boys. Cat down. Ay, ay, ay. Someone did not like this cat. Good though, looking good. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Abandoned Chuck E, which looks good. Wow, I love the detail of making it just like the endoskeleton. The real endoskeleton. That looks cool. That looks good. And that's about it for the animatronics. There's also a few boofs, like the right one, the left one, and a regular booth, which is nice. You can't really sit in them, but it's still pretty good. And then last thing I didn't show are the arcades. We have a Burger Time arcade, a Pac-Man arcade, an Electric Pizza arcade, and a Pong arcade. And these look good. I love the textures and models on all of these. These look great. They did a good job. Alright, and that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.